Guys, welcome to the men's room where men over 50 chat about things, well, that we actually kind of care about. Today's beverage is White Claw. Have y'all ever tried this stuff? I'm trying to cut down on the carbs, which means I'm cutting down on the beer. This does, I don't think they'll ever be a sponsor because it ain't great, but it's alcoholic. Hi, today we are going to talk about tattoos because a lot of folks are kind of curious what it's really like. Not why you should get one or all the meaning behind all of them, but more about the actual frickin' experience. And I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, it hurts and sometimes it tickles. But first, I want to go on a little rant, and that is, I love being in my 50s. I am hopefully soon going to love being in my 60s. But you know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the beard looking Snow White like Santa Claus and things and wrinkles growing out of my face that I can't. Here's the problem though. I despise all this crap. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I'm just apparently not despised enough of it to do something about it. So I don't know. I need some motivation. Somebody put in a comment and motivate me on how to start doing better about this. Anyway, what else do we want to talk about? Stay tuned for a couple more videos. I'm trying some new stuff, things coming in that men might care about. But you wanted to talk about tattoos. Does it hurt? Yes, in a way, but it's not pain. Now, I have to kind of describe how tattoos work after a sip. Oh well. Now, tattoos, once you decide what you want to get, and we might as well start with that. They have things on the wall when you go into a tattoo shop. It's called flash. It's all of the pre-designed stuff. I can honestly say I don't have a single bit of flash on me. If you find something you like, sure. But my real suggestion to begin with is don't just pick a piece and say, I want that, put it on my leg, because you want a tattoo to be you. So even if you pick a bit of flash, work with the artist to customize it and make it what you want it to be. But the way tattoos work are, they take whatever drawing you've come up with, whatever drawing they've come up with, whatever the flash is, and they put it on this like mimeograph paper, like from the days of old when you used to sniff them, and they put it on your arm and it leaves this sort of purple ink outline, and that's what you look in the mirror and you make sure that it's all exactly what you want, and then they outline it. Now, outlining it's usually, I don't know, several needles. By the way, it's not a single needle. You can do single needle artwork, but you'll never really see it. They'll put in multiple needles. It's like a row of maybe 5, 6, 8, I don't know how many. Some of them really go up to like 12. Those are fun. And they will outline the drawing based on, the ink that was put down there. That hurts a little bit, but it hurts depending on where it is. Like on my shoulders here, on all this artwork here on my shoulders, I actually fell asleep. I honest to God fell asleep, and they have to wake me up and roll me over a little bit when they want to get to the back. They don't hurt much at all. Surprisingly, the back of my hand didn't hurt at all. It feels, I don't know how to describe it. It does hurt, it's uncomfortable. It feels like sunburn. So when you're here, it kind of feels like a mild sunburn, like maybe you're out in the sun an extra hour or two and you're a little pink and you touch, you go, that feels good. Tattoos can take, depending on what they are, several hours. You're going to spend at least an hour under the needle for pretty much anything, except for small outline work. Now, what they do after they outline it is they start filling it. And that's usually things with a little larger set of needles. And they're just basically filling in the lines and they're shading. There's a debate on that. Some people say that shading hurts worse than the outline. Some go the other way. For me, I don't really think you can say one or the other. They both can hurt or they both cannot. The problem, the only time it really does hurt all the time is after they outline it and after they fill it in, they're going to go back because they're going to see places where that needs more, that needs more. That hurts. And the reason is your skin is already abused. So, let's say they outlined here and now they're working over here. Well, when they come back, that's sore. And now they're putting a tattoo. It's like getting a tattoo on top of sunburn. It does hurt. Now, the worst places for me, I actually thought this girl right here, I don't know if you can see her, it's a girl with flowing hair. That hurt. She took a good 2 hours, and it's called the ditch right here. And that was painful, but this one was worse. It is a tattoo of a lighthouse I got on there for my stepmom. This took 6 hours. It could have been done in multiple, but I just sat there for 6 hours, and Anna, my tattoo artist at the time, just plowed through. At around the 5 hour and 20 minute mark, I was literally crying, as in tears coming out of my face crying. She kept telling me over and over and over in Russian. She was a Russian girl. God, I wish I could do the accent. Just hold on, tattoo be done soon. And I guess for the last 40 minutes, it was just utter agony. But, what am I going to do? Come back and have 20 minutes more work done? So there are things you do. There are places that really hurt. The other question people have is what hurts worse, color or black and gray? Almost all of my tattoos are black and gray. I have a colored one on my ankle. I can honestly say color hurts a lot worse. I had a black tattoo there on my ankle. It didn't bother me at all. When another artist came in and decided to lay that down with color behind it, oh, that was really uncomfortable. I am never doing that again. No. So what else can I tell you about tattoos? I love them. The care afterwards. Listen to your tattoo artist. They're going to tell you when you should wash it, when you should cream it. Cream it. Do exactly what they tell you. Don't use Vaseline. Even if they tell you that, don't use Vaseline. But you need to take care of them. Now, I am really bad about this. You're going to learn the word ashy. When you have dark or any kind of tattoo on your skin and you're a white guy, you are all of a sudden going to see flaky skin. I don't really take care of mine afterwards. I like the faded look. I like the old sailor. I've had tattoos forever. If you want them to remain bright, if you want them to remain fresh and new, listen and do everything that your artist says. You're going to have a whole daily regimen for taking care of your art. I don't do it, like I say, but it's my personal choice. But just because they're inked, they are going to fade. If you have fine work, there's a good chance they're going to blow out, meaning the ink might spread. So take care of it. Do exactly what your artist says. And the last thing I want to tell you about tattoos is I highly recommend them, but get them because you want them and because they mean something to you. And this is just personal opinion, but a lot of folks slap something on themselves. They see some flash, or maybe they like Pokemon or whatever they like. Well, 10 years from now, is that still a story? Is that still something that you want to have emblazoned on your body? I think I counted them the other day, 26 different individual tattoos on me, and I had them blended into sleeves, so they kind of look like one each. But every single one of them has meaning to me. Now, maybe I have outgrown some of those meanings. Maybe some of them were for people who are no longer in my life. But they all still are very personal. And if I gave you any advice at all, would be whatever you pick and wherever you pick to place it, know that it's something that's going to be more than just putting on a different colored shirt the next morning. It's something that's going to be with you, and it's something that's going to be important to you. Something you're going to tell a lot of stories about. You are going to have people ask you questions, and you can either say, I was drunk and I saw it on the wall and I thought it looked cool, or you can tell them the real story of why you've got Arabic script on the back of your hand that actually means nothing, but that's for a whole nother video. Okay, that is what I have got for you as far as tattoos. I do want to kind of mention one thing. I don't even know why it's in here, but it's just, I've been thinking a lot lately, and since we're talking guy to guy, I also have another suggestion. The reason you're thinking about maybe getting a tattoo, maybe you've always wanted one and you've never really considered having it, well, it's probably because you're going to want to make a change in your life, because you want to start, you've hit your 50s or a little later and you've decided that maybe you want to start being who you are. It's not just tattoos, by the way. Think about every other part of your life while you're doing that. This is something I've been doing. Now, I got my tattoo starting at 40. Had my very first one, put my kids' initials on an armband. And now I've got, ink galore. But I did all of this because it was who I wanted to be. Well, who else do you want to be? I mean, think about your career. Think about what you follow for a passion. What are you actually living for? If you are looking at this and you're contemplating a tattoo, you're contemplating a major life change. You're contemplating being more of who you are inside. Expand that to everything else in your life, just while you're sitting there for 4 or 5 or 6 hours. And by the way, the longest I've done is 8. And God, that was a long time. But while you're sitting there getting that, contemplate the rest of your life. What do you want? Where do you want to be? Are you in the right career? Are you following the right hobby? Or heaven forbid, are you even with the right person? I would highly encourage you guys, start following what you want. If you're going to get this, get everything else that you want to. And with that, go find something good to drink. This probably is not it. We're going to have a whole lot more videos on this. By the way, I've got some knives coming in. This dude here he's lost the end of his life. So I've got some new knives coming in, and we're going to do a boxing unopening. You know what I mean. Stuff's got a lot of alcohol in it. Anyway, we'll talk to y'all next time. Be safe, be healthy. And like I say, get a tattoo, get a good one. Hey, thanks for watching until the very end. I have a request of you, and it's not the usual YouTube. Please subscribe and please hit the like button. Although, if you'd like to subscribe and hit the like button, that would be great. No, there is a link in the description for a Facebook group that we have for folks who are over 50 and over 60. It is called, well, Mastering Life After 50 and 60. Kind of clever, huh? Anyway, go find it down there, give it a click. It is a very active community. These are active people in real life as well as online, and we'd love to have you come join us. And as always, be safe, be healthy, be happy. We're going to talk to you real soon.